Hello, my name is Lisa Childers. I serve as the County Extension Director here in Cumberland County. And on behalf of the Cumberland County Cooperative Extension, the Kiwanis Club of Fayetteville, and Cumberland County government, I would like to welcome you to the Agricultural Hall of Fame ceremony. The Cumberland County Board of Commissioners established the Agricultural Hall of Fame in 1989 as a way to honor those that have made a significant contribution to agriculture here in Cumberland County. Today, we will formally induct and honor our 2022 recipient, Mr. Johnny Carter. At this time, I would like to call Chairman Glenn Adams, who's going to bring greetings, followed by our County Manager, Amy Cannon.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, it's a wonderful day. You don't get inducted into a Hall of Fame every day. Well, I've never been inducted into a Hall of Fame, so I don't know how that goes. But welcome to this special Agriculture Hall of Fame induction ceremony. It is truly my honor to be here. But I want to thank each of you for coming out today as we celebrate Mr. John Albert Carter, the 2022 Cumberland County Agriculture Hall of Fame inductee. Mr. Carter is a native of Cumberland County. You know, you can say he's a hometown hero. He was grown right here in Cumberland County. He's been farming in Cumberland County for more than 50 years and active in the Cumberland County Livestock Association for more than 40 years. Through the years, he's raised row crops, swine, and poultry. We all, and especially me, may have eaten some of the chickens from his poultry houses. Y'all like that, huh? Look at this, she's smiling over there. His uncles and other family members were instrumental in helping him as a young man starting out in farming, and he is doing the same thing by passing along a strong work ethic and love for agriculture to younger generations, including his son and grandson. I recall a few years ago when his son Adam Carter was the Young Farmer of the Year. I was pleased to be here for that ceremony. Mr. Carter, thank you for your dedication to agriculture and for giving back so much to Cumberland County through your work with Cooperative Extension and the Livestock Association. And I want to extend a very special thank you to the Kiwanis Club of Fayetteville for their efforts to honor our farmers and to Cumberland County Cooperative Extension, there's Lisa back here, under the leadership of Director Lisa Childers, for continuing this legacy of honoring those who have contributed significantly to agriculture. And you know, as this world is changing, all of us need a little farm in our backyard to have. My collards look pretty good for Thanksgiving. My wife told me it wasn't enough of them, though, so she had to go out and buy some more. So I guess she came down to one of our local farmers and got some. Johnny Carter is indeed worthy of having his portrait displayed in the Hall of Fame. Mr. Carter, today is your day, and we salute you and honor you. And thank you and enjoy the program. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to welcome you to the Agricultural Hall of Fame induction ceremony. This is my last Hall of Fame ceremony and Farm City celebration as county manager because I'm retiring on December the 1st. And this is one of the many special events that I will truly miss. Many people have told me I'm in the short rows. Mr. Carter, I'm sure that you understand that, and others in this room. What we're doing today is truly important because what Mr. Carter has done and other farmers, what you do each and every day is truly important. We're honoring a man today who has contributed significantly to the agricultural industry in Cumberland County for more than 50 years. And I want to thank you for your long hours, your hard work and determination as you continue to put food on our tables. We're grateful for your work with Cumberland County Cooperative Extension and the Livestock Association. I want to be one of the first to congratulate you on this well-deserved honor. Thank you.
I want to thank Mr. Carter's family and friends that are here today, and those that could not join us. This is being recorded via live stream, so others can also enjoy today's ceremony that couldn't be here in person. The process of choosing an inductee is not taken lightly or without thoughtful consideration. Applications are received, and the Agricultural Hall of Fame Committee puts in a tremendous amount of time and hard work going through each application. Mr. Carter was nominated by his family, and we could not be more excited to have him added to the wall of the agricultural leaders in our community. Farming can bring many challenges. It's unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to face day to day, week to week, year to year. It has its ups and it has its downs. And Mr. Johnny Carter has managed to not only be a successful farmer, but also to demonstrate farming in a manner that has inspired the next 2 generations of his family to continue the family farm. Mr. Johnny is a true example of what hard work, dedication, and a passion for educating the next generation and what they can accomplish. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to work with Mr. Carter, and most often these opportunities involved helping youth. Mr. Johnny understands the importance of ensuring that young people have an understanding and appreciation of agriculture. Now we're going to watch a video that the Cumberland County Public Information staff produced to tell us a little bit more about Mr. Johnny Carter.
John Albert Carter was selected as the 2022 Cumberland County Agricultural Hall of Fame inductee. Johnny Carter grew up in the Wade community of Cumberland County. He was active in FFA at Central High School, and after serving in the North Carolina National Guard, Johnny worked in the trucking industry. In 1970, Johnny would marry the love of his life, the late Sue Ellen Carter, and later have 2 children, Susan and Adam. In 1971, Johnny began farming part-time, working with his uncle, Jim Scoggins, and brother-in-law, J.R. Van. During the mid-'70s, Johnny built a small hog operation in the Wade community.
But I decided to get in the hog business, so I took my profit-sharing money that I got from the trucking firm and started buying sows and building buildings. And
in 1979, he began farming full-time and entered the hog business with his brothers-in-law, Johnny and Curtis Smith. Together, they established Folly Hog Farm as an independent farrow-to-finish hog operation in the Beard community of Cumberland County. For nearly 20 years, Johnny worked in the family hog business while also developing an extensive row crop operation. Johnny has said that he farmed the most that he could with the least possible workforce. During his 51 years in agriculture, he has produced corn, soybeans, wheat, oats, sorghum, millet, cotton, and watermelons, as well as raised beef cattle. In 1999, Johnny ventured into chicken farming and became a contract pullet grower for Tyson Foods. Johnny was one of the first farmers in our area to diversify his farming operation from swine to row crops and eventually moving into the poultry industry. Johnny's forward thinking, willingness to change, calculated risk-taking, and receptiveness to new techniques resulted in a successful, streamlined farming operation that continues to thrive. Johnny now works alongside his son Adam Carter and his grandson Mason Kennedy. They own and operate J&A Farms. Johnny's most significant contribution to agriculture is undoubtedly his commitment to and involvement with the younger farming generation in Cumberland County. His nearly 40-year tenure with the Cumberland County Livestock Association demonstrates his dedication to mentoring and promoting young people in agriculture.
my involvement with that started as helping out with the Livestock Association, especially with the county fairs and getting up animals for the kids to show. And I'd always try to give you a smile. And there's little guys and gals coming up showing animals, pat on the back and let them know what a good job they were doing. That's what I want to be remembered as a good guy.
One notable example of his commitment to encouraging youth to become involved in agriculture is the participation of his children, Susan and Adam, in the Youth Livestock Show and Sale held each year during the Cumberland County Fair. Now you can find his grandchildren following the Carter family tradition of working and showing livestock. Not only does he assist in the planning of the Youth Livestock Show and Sale, he assists with the annual oyster roast fundraiser and cooks and prepares the meal for the annual Livestock Association meeting held each year, where youth are recognized for their participation in livestock production. Johnny has also worked with Cumberland County Cooperative Extension to promote agriculture education and awareness in the community. He regularly exhibits farm equipment and field crops at the Cumberland County Fair and has spoken at several youth agricultural education programs. Most importantly, Johnny does his personal best daily to see the future of agriculture is in capable, hard-working hands. Working with his son and grandson, he has the unique opportunity to pass down his passion for farming to the next 2 generations. They've seen the sacrifice, frustration, satisfaction, everything that life as a farmer can bring. And still, because of the example of their farming father and grandfather, they willingly choose to continue that legacy at a time when so many young people are walking away from the family farm. Johnny Carter's influence and imprint on agriculture is his lifelong investment in the future of this proud profession. Johnny Carter, the 2022 Cumberland County Agricultural Hall of Fame inductee, a true champion of agriculture.
I would now like to welcome Major General Retired Al Aycock. He is our president-elect for Kiwanis Club, and he would like to make a special presentation at this time.
I am deeply humbled to be here for this day. It is important for us to recognize a lifetime of excellence. It's also important enough for us to reach back and look at the generations that follow and make sure they understand how critical farming is to everything that we do. There is no more critical industry in America than farming. Without farming, there are no other industries. That's just the best way to say it. The Kiwanis clubs in Fayetteville recognize that farming is important, and we want to have a link between the city and the farm, and we want people who are in the city to understand what comes from the farm and why it comes from the farm and why it's such a critical, important part of what we do. Mr. Carter, if you could come up here and join me, please. We're going to step up here to the front, so this lady back here can take some shots for us, okay? I'm going to read this to each of you so that you know how important this is. The 2022 Cumberland County Agricultural Hall of Fame inductee presented to John A. Carter in recognition of lifetime contributions and accomplishments in agriculture, presented by the Fayetteville Kiwanis Club, 18 November 2022. Please join me in a round of applause. Mr. Carter, I believe that they would like you to stay up here for just a moment.
You'll just remain up here. You can stay right here. At this time, I would like to call Lee Warren and Judge Tal Backett. If you'll come forward. We're now going to have the unveiling of the portrait. The Hall of Fame is located in the Cumberland County Agriculture Center, and this portrait will be added to our wall. And so with that, we're going to go ahead and do the unveiling. And Mr. Carter said that he's not going to do a 10-minute speech, but he's feeling a little under the weather, but he wanted to thank everybody for this honor. So we thank you, Mr. Johnny Carter, for all that you've done in our community, for the farmer that you are, and for putting action to your words. Not only does he believe young people need to understand agriculture, but he puts action to that by actually doing things to help people understand agriculture. So I appreciate all that you've done and all you'll continue to do. And I look forward to seeing your portrait every day when I go to the Cooperative Extension Office. Thank you, sir. This concludes our Hall of Fame inductions ceremony. I want to thank again Cumberland County government. I want to thank our chairman, Glenn Adams, our county manager, Amy Cannon, who we are going to miss so dearly. I want to thank the Kiwanis Club of Fayetteville and everyone here today to make this event so special. I wish all of you a wonderful Thanksgiving, and thank you again for being a part of today's ceremony.